into chair pose. So we're going to inhale, arms come up to shoulder height. On the exhale, sit down into your chair. Remember, you need to be able to see the toes when you look down. Nice straight back again. We're not trying to fold forward, so sitting upright, nice straight back. Holding there. Inhaling, slowly coming back up, shaking out the legs if you need to. The chairs always work in pairs. So we inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, sit back down. Again, weights in the heels. You can see your toes when you look down. You can take an option with this one. You can keep the hands there where they are at shoulder height. But you can bring the palms together. Start to lift the arms up into a back bend so that you can look at the ceiling. Try not to stand up as you look upwards. Inhaling back up to standing. Release the arms. Wiggle the feet out. Slightly wider than hip width and toes turned out again. We come into our squat pose. So inhale, arms come back up to shoulder height. Exhale, sitting down. This time we're sitting as far down as we can come until the heels lift. So if you get to about here and your heels lift, just hold it there. If you can come all the way down with the heels down. Wherever you are, bring the palms together. Elbows inside the knees as you exhale. Push the knees out to get a really good hip and groin stretch. Hold it there for a few breaths. Going to add in a twist. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, left hand goes down to the floor, right arm up to the ceiling. And turn to look up at your right fingers. Exhale, bring that right hand back down. We're going to inhale, come back up to standing. Feet come back into hip width, into eagle pose. Step the right foot across the front of the left. Right foot comes onto the toes. Bring the arms up to shoulder height. Crossing at the biceps. Left arm goes on top. Bend at the elbows. Your backs of hands should come together. If you want to, you can cross again at the wrists. Bring the palms together if it's comfortable. Take a breath in. Slowly lift the elbows so you can feel that stretch in the shoulders. Exhale, sit down into the left leg. Again, try not to lean forwards. Nice straight back in your eagle pose. Want to hook those right toes around the left leg. Get your balance. Inhaling, slowly standing back up. Release the arms, release the legs. Stepping slightly wider apart as we come back into our squat, toes turned out. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhaling, sitting down. Coming down again as far as you can till the heels lift. Hands come to the center, elbows inside the knees. Exhaling, pushing the knees out. Holding there for a few breaths. Adding our twist in, so deep breath in. As you breathe out, right hand goes down, left arm up to the ceiling. Turn to look up at your left fingers. Exhaling, bringing that left hand back down. And inhaling, come back up to standing. Releasing the arms, feet come back to hip width. We'll take our eagle the other way. So we step the left foot across the right and onto the toes. Arms up to shoulder height. Right arm goes on top of the left. Bend at the elbows, backs of hands together. Or crossing again to bring the palms together. Inhale, gently lifting up the elbows. Exhaling, splitting into the right leg. Nice straight back. And if you want to, hooking those left toes around the right leg. Inhaling slowly, releasing the legs. You stand up, releasing the arms. Step back to the top of the mat. We'll take a vinyasa into our next sequence. Big toes back together. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway fold, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. You can inhale, knees, chin and chest, or for your full vinyasa, rock forwards. Drop down into your push-up pose, straight through to upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Take a few breaths in our downward dog. Just check that the feet are hip width, hands are shoulder width. Pressing all the way through the palms, the belly sucked in. Deep breaths. As you inhale, take the right leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot between the hands. You're into your lunge position. You can be high lunge on the toe or low lunge on that left knee. So just find your comfortable position. When you're ready, you can inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Stay low if you want to on that knee, or come into your high lunge. And you're just looking straight ahead. We'll add in a chest stretch here, so inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, coming into cactus arms, stretching through the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And this next one, we inhale up. Exhale, fold forwards. One hand either side of that right foot. Inhale to suck the belly in. Exhale, twist to the right. Take the right arm up to the ceiling. You can look down at the mat or up at your flying hand. Exhaling, lowering that right hand down. Bring it inside the right foot. Inhale to suck the belly in. Exhale, twist to the left. Take the left arm up. And again, you can look down at the mat or up at your flying hand. Exhaling, lowering that left hand back down. Take one hand either side of the right foot and inhale, step straight all the way back through to three-legged dog. Hold it there, your three-legged dog. On your next exhale, stepping that right foot outside the right hand into your lizard lunge. This time we all drop down onto the left leg, left knee rather. Stay up on the palms of your hands. If you can feel that stretch in the hips, if you want your deeper stretch, inhale as you step the hands forwards and exhale, drop down onto the forearms or as close as you can get to forearms down on the mat. And then just hold it there. This one's meant to be uncomfortable, so just keep sending the breath into that right hip. Feel any pain, come out of the pose. But that irritating, stretching feeling, that's absolutely fine. Next breath in, walk the hands back inside that right foot. Turn the foot onto the blade edge, so onto the little toe edge. Knee falls out to the right side and then use your right hand. Push that right knee out to the side. for a hip and groin stretch. Holding that knee there. Going to kick it in the left leg. Reach back with your right hand. Try and grab that left foot. Sink into a deep quad stretch as well. If you can't quite reach that left foot, just hold it there under its own strength. Relax that left leg down. Bring this right knee back in. Pressing into the palms. And push the weight all the way back into that left knee so that you straighten out the right leg. And then bring one hand either side of the right leg. If you have any sciatic pain in this leg, keep the toes pointed. Otherwise, toes come to face the ceiling. Take a deep breath in as you lift up the head and chest. Exhaling, folding as flat as you can over that right leg into your half split. Just hold it there for a few breaths. Inhale, lift up the head and chest. Bring both hands inside the right leg and we're going to come through into gate pose. We're going to kick the left leg over to the right side, balance, and then come up, weight into that left leg. Right leg stays where it is, outstretched. Again, it's toes to the ceiling. Unless you have sciatic pain, then it's pointing the toe. You try a gate stretch as a side stretch. So we inhale the left arm up. Exhale, reach down the length of that right leg. No weight goes through this right knee, so you can either hold above or below. But we're just trying to hold the weight in the upper body. You can look up to the ceiling or down to the right toes, whichever feels better. To make your stretch deeper, just push the hips forwards. And then inhale, bringing that left arm all the way up. Lean over to the other side. Exhale, right arm comes over, left fingers down towards the mat. Again, pushing your hips forwards for a deeper stretch. Your option is to look up to that right hand or down towards the left hand. Inhaling all the way back up, tuck that right knee in, reach back to the top of the mat, toes under, come through to downward dog. Inhaling, take the left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, step that left foot between the hands, back into our lunge position. So remember, you can be high lunge on the toes, low lunge on the knee. Just get comfortable. And then inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Staying low on that right knee if you want to. Just find your balance. Our cactus stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms come down to the sides. Inhaling up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. On this last one, we inhale up. Exhale, fold forwards. One hand either side of the left leg. Inhale to suck the belly in. Exhale, twist to the left. Take the left arm up. You can look down at the mat or up at your flying hand. Just hold it there. Exhaling, lower that left hand down, bringing it inside the left foot. Inhale, remember to suck the belly in. Exhale, twist to the right, take the right arm up. And again, looking down, the balance, looking up to test your stability. Lowering that right hand down. One hand either side of the left leg. Keeping those right toes tucked in. Go straight back through to three-legged dog. And we'll hold our three-legged dog for a few breaths. On the next exhale, we step that left foot outside the left hand into our lizard lunge. And then drop down onto the right knee. Again, if you can feel this stretching through the left hip, stay on your palms. And for that deeper stretch, inhale, walk the hands forwards. Exhale, drop down onto the elbows, or as close as you can to getting the elbows down. And then hold it there. Sending the breath into that left hip. Slowly coming back up onto the hands, inside the left foot. Turning that left foot out onto the blade edge. And then using the hand inside the knee to push that knee out to the side. Avoiding stretch. And then the quad stretch on the right leg. Just kick up the right foot and holding it there under its own strength. If you can, reach back with your left hand. Grab that left foot. Really stretch through the right quad as well. Releasing that right foot back down, rolling the left foot back onto the sole. Bring one hand either side of that left foot. Push the weight all the way back into the right knee as you straighten out the left leg. And again, your option, toes to the ceiling, unless you get sciatic pain, then it's pointing the toes, flat foot. Inhale, lifting up the head and chest. Exhaling, folding forwards, flat as you can, over that left leg, into half split pose. And when you're in your deepest fold, just hold it there for a few breaths. Lifting the head back up. Bring both hands inside that left leg as we come round into our gate pose. So this time we kick the right toes over to the left. Bring the weight up into that right knee. Left foot stays out to the side. Toes to the ceiling, all pointing. This is our side bend down the length of the left leg this time. Gate pose. Inhale, right arm goes up. Exhale, lean down the length of that left leg. No weight goes through the knee, reaching either beyond or above the knee. Look down at the left toes, or if you want to, look up to the ceiling. Pushing the hips forwards for a deeper side stretch. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. Exhaling, we reach over the other way. So right fingertips down. Left arm comes up and over. Your option again to look down at the mat or up towards your left fingers, really pushing the hips forwards. Deep side stretch. Inhaling all the way back up. Tuck that left leg in. Reach back to the top of the mat, toes under. Take one more downward dog. Downward dog, we're going to step through to seated. So you can make your way through to seated, or you can try the step through. Then you step onto the tops of the feet, knees come through the gap. And then swing through as you land, legs come out straight. Bring yourself to the centre of the mat. Take a little bit of a restorative pose. So starting off in plough pose, relax yourself back down onto the mat. Bending the knees. Make sure the hands are resting next to you on the mat. Legs come straight up to the ceiling. Soles facing the ceiling, really flexing the feet, pressing the heels up towards the ceiling. going to turn the hands over, pressing the palms down into the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to hover the hips, find some height. Feet going up towards the ceiling. If you want to, you can bend at the elbows, support the lower back. And if you want to take this a little bit deeper, you can push upwards into a shoulder stand. Toes come all the way up to the ceiling, pushing the hips forwards. Find that vertical line. Legs stay active, suck the belly in. Slowly lowering yourself back down, firstly into that plough pose. Lowering the hips. Back into snail pose, soles to the ceiling. Bend the knees into the chest, cross over your ankles so that you can hold onto the toes, and then use the toes to roll back up to seated. Bring the legs out in front of the body. We're going to do a wide-legged stretch, so just take the feet out as wide as is comfortable. For you, it doesn't have to be any particular width, just get your legs to a comfortable position. Make sure the toes and the knees stay pointing up at the ceiling and that they don't roll in or out. I'm going to inhale, bring the arms up overhead, nice straight spine, and then exhale, we're going to fold forwards, reaching and folding. I like to let gravity do the work, so don't grip onto the floor and try and drag yourself down. Hold it in that hover just above the floor. Keep the back as straight as you can. Take the arms wide so you can either reach the inside of the foot or hold on to your legs wherever you get to. I'm going to hold on, use that grip as you exhale, suck the belly in, try and pull yourself into your deepest fold. Should be no pain, but pull yourself into the deepest fold that you can comfortably get, and then hold it there for a few breaths. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Keeping your legs in this wide-legged stretch, we're going to do a boat, one leg at a time from this wide-legged position. So this is where I wish I could see you. We're going to use this left hand, take that behind as your balance, keep your back nice and straight. Bend the right leg in. Now, depending on your flexibility, you can hold anywhere on the calf, support that leg. If you've got quite flexible hamstrings, you can reach to the outside of the foot. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to straighten that leg out. So you can be holding, whoop, get your balance, holding on the calf, support that leg. So it's a good workout for the core and for that hip flexor, as well as the hamstring. Relax that one down. Switch sides, right hand goes behind. Bending that left leg in. Again, oh, hip cramp. Decide where you're going to hold on that leg, either the calf or the side of the left foot. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, straighten the leg. Try not to collapse into your spine, so nice long back. Try not to round. Relax that leg down. I'm going to try two together. As with any other boat, your option is to keep the legs bent. So start with knees bent. In your starting position, find your point of balance. Have your legs bent. If you want to take that into deeper, once you've got your point of balance, you can stretch the legs up to the ceiling. Hold it there. As you exhale, bring the feet in together, soles together, into your bound angle pose. So heels are in as close to the body as you can for this one. holding onto the toes. Let your elbows rest on the legs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to lean forwards, and as you lean, use the elbows. Push the legs out, down towards the mat. Start off with going for a flat back stretch. So keep looking forwards, reaching as if you're trying to get the face down in front of the feet on the mat. As if you're trying to get the face down then. And just make your way slowly down. Keeping that back as flat as you can. Use your exhale. Back up. This time we're going for our rounded back stretch. So as if you're trying to get the forehead to touch the feet. Really suck the belly in, rounding through the whole length of the spine. As you exhale, forehead comes down. Find your deepest stretch. It doesn't matter what it looks like or where you get to. Inhaling, slowly coming back up. Keeping the legs where they are, we're going to our side stretch. Take the left arm out to the side. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale as you lean over. Inhaling back up, switch sides. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over. Inhale, coming back up. Take this into a twist. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, reach the right arm across to the left knee. Turn to look over the left shoulder. Inhaling, switching sides. Left arm reaches for the right knee. Look over the right shoulder. Inhaling, come back to the centre. Slowly bring the knees back together. Take the feet over to the side so that you come up onto the knees. So our last few stretches are in camel pose. So for this one, you might want to double up the mat just to cushion your knees, or use a blanket if you've got one handy. Come up onto the knees. Knees are directly underneath the hips. So knees are about hip width apart, stable through the body. Hands come to your waist. Take a breath in. As you breathe in, really stretch up through the crown of the head. Make space in the spine. Then as you breathe out, hands come to support the lower back. Push the hips forwards and just lean back. Find your comfortable back bend. Letting your head drop back only if it's comfortable. And remember to breathe all the way into the chest so that you create space in the lower back. Slowly lift the head first, lift the shoulders, come back up. Exhale, reach forwards into a child's pose just to reset the spine. Sit back on your heels, nice long back. Inhale, coming back up. We take one last camel pose. Starting position, hands on the hips. Inhale, breathing in, reaching up through the crown. Exhale, supporting the lower back, hips come forwards as you find your back bend. Take an option here if you want to go into a deeper bend. You can bring one hand up, overhead. If you're feeling confident, you can drop your hands back onto the heels into your full camel stretch. Again, slowly lifting up, head and shoulders come back to the centre. Twist out to finish. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm forwards, left arm back. Inhale up, left arm forwards, right arm back. Inhaling up. Exhale, take that child's pose. Forehead down. deep breaths into the belly to release the lower back. Inhale, lifting up. Bringing yourself slowly out of your child's pose, straightening out the mat. Bring the legs round in front of the body. Lower yourself back down onto the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. And then just give yourself a little hug as you rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, stretching out the legs. Find your comfortable relaxation pose. Let the body fully relax back down into the mat. As we did right at the start of the class, take some really deep breaths. Use your exhale. Let the body go heavy. Let yourself really sink into the mat. Cast your mind around the body, noticing how you feel. Do you feel any looser, any more mobile, or any more relaxed than you did at the start? Into your breathing, watching the in and out breath. Feeling the air as it passes in and out of your nostrils. And then turn your attention to what you can hear inside and outside of your room. Letting your attention just really focus in on what you can hear. Maybe it's the birds, maybe it's traffic, maybe it's the neighbours. Let your mind settle on what you can hear. Just allow the body to completely rest. Take a few really deep breaths in to re-energize the body, expanding the belly as you breathe in. completely emptying the lungs as you breathe out. Thank your body for working hard today. As you breathe in, bend at the knees. Breathing out, roll to the right side. Stay there for a few breaths. Ready, you can push yourselves up to seated. Bring your legs into a comfortable position in front of the body. And then we'll finish with deep breaths. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, exhale. Last one. Okay.